You know what you're doing in the lab and everything else.
That's funny because sometimes my wife, you know, I'll open my phone and then all of a sudden she'll see like a picture from the hospital before. You can't see who it is or anything like that, but she's like, I do not want to see that.
There's nothing wrong with that kid. It's like,
You were like worried about it before he started, and now you're watching.
yeah, I'm just
So this is the plan. Like I said, I'm gonna put a splint back on here, but I'm gonna put an ace wrap underneath the actual bandage. That's the bandage that you guys are gonna leave alone. Don't take it off just yet, okay? I actually want you to take it off on Sunday instead of Saturday, okay? This is Maxisol. Pretty much what it does, it just makes the skin kind of tacky so that it prepares it for the stereo strips. Because I'm gonna put stereo strips on here, and what the stereo strips are gonna do, it's like skin tape, which is gonna help the skin edges stay close together. Now you can get this thing wet starting Saturday. Okay. Now, starting Sunday. Now when I mean wet, that means you can get it wet in the shower, let water fall onto it, no foot soaks though. Okay. You're not gonna be able to do some foot soaks for a while because we want to make sure that the skin where the incision is gets nice and hard before it starts to do those kind of things. Now, with the walking that you kind of talked about, we are still going to be non-weight bearing for 2 more weeks. Because at that 4-week mark is when we're going to start putting some pressure on you. So there's going to be a couple things that I want you to remember, and I'll try to write it down too. So the first thing is, in 1 week from today, you can take off when you're using the boot, I want you to start moving the ankle around. Okay, for right now, so just kind of relax, just take it easy. But in 1 week, you can start moving that ankle, just kind of doing ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, just kind of moving. And then a week after that, which is 2 weeks from today, is when you can start to do that 50% weight bearing. Okay, in the boot, protecting.
my ankle like moving.
Yep, just a little exercise, just moving. Now these stair strips actually stay on pretty good. These could stay on for 2 or 3 weeks, even when you get it wet.
Okay.
So just kind of leave it on, don't let it fall. Don't pull it off, just let it fall off by itself.
Do you work with Dr. Domingo?
I do. I used to actually work in her office. When I first got here, it was me and her in that office down the hall.
Because my husband's a co-worker of mine.
Oh, is he?
We work together.
Oh, nice.
But they're not here. They're going home.
Oh, are they? Yeah, she usually goes home every once a year.
This is her second week, so she should be back. He should be back.
When we hired another rheumatologist, they kicked me out.
My co-worker Gerald, he's trying to get her to work with us.
Oh yeah. Rheumatologists, there's not a lot in the area though. It's hard to find. And they're usually, like she's booked out like months. Like I'm booked out. I could be booked out like 1 or 2 months. She can be booked out like 6 months.
What?
Yeah, because there's such a demand.
Really?
Because there's a lot of people are not shortage of rheumatologists because a lot of them are not going into that field, and people are starting to retire and all that other stuff. Because her partner retired, and that's when I kind of started, and that's why they had extra space there. Yeah, it just holds the skin around it just a little bit more. Let it all kind of toughen up a little bit. Okay, so as far as bandages go, you can reuse this ace wrap that I'm going to give you because it's going to help with some compression for the swelling and all that stuff. So you can kind of reuse this, but I'll show you what you're going to leave on until Saturday. No, we don't need to do that anymore. It's good.
I don't take the narco.
Yeah, it hasn't been spiky as bad.
Yeah, usually most of the pain is that most of it is usually the first 3 days, but it can get linger, like a couple weeks. But this is where things should start to taper off.
I took one this morning because of all this. I might get
Yeah, just prepare yourself.
Then I just took like last night, so like once a day.
Yeah.
It used to be like a lot. Then I went down to 2. Then now I'm back 1. Hopefully.
How many more pills do you have then?
I counted 29.
Oh, okay, so you got a lot.
So
Okay.
yeah, we got that little feet strip to put on.
Yep, just make sure you're wearing a sock, and then that boot needs to always be on if you're moving. If you're sitting down watching TV on the couch and all that kind of thing, you don't have to use that boot. But as soon as you are moving from one couch to the next couch, you gotta use that boot. Because what happens is, God forbid, you fall or trip and you put pressure on it, then at least the boot is protecting everything. You know what I mean? And then, but then, as far as the weight bearing, we'll go over that in a second.
So you can take the boot off and hit your leg.
Yeah. But really, once you get the boot, if you get it on the way home, you can take it off and get home. As long as it's protected still.
Yeah.
And you said Amazon has that?
They do.
Yeah.
So how do you know the size? Just like the size of my shoe?
Yeah. It usually works pretty good. I had to use my shoes. So like I said, everything can come down except for that green part, okay? So what you can do is take this thing off. After you put your sock on, you can use this to put some more compression actually on your foot there. Swelling is annoying. I'm hoping swelling goes away after about, 2 months is what we're hoping. But swelling can stay there 6 months to a year.
Oh, really?
But really what's happening too is because you're not moving your ankle and not walking. When you walk and your muscles contract, it's actually pumping the fluid back up. So the reason why your swelling is because you had surgery, but two, because your muscles aren't pumping yet. So that's all normal. So once we start moving a little bit more, that kind of stuff, it should start to get better. Now, crutches and the 50% weight bearing. So in 2 weeks, what I want you to do is you're gonna grab your scale, put your boot on, and then weigh yourself. From my scenario, I'm about 200 pounds. So what you want to do is you want to take your weight and cut it by 50%. So in my scenario, now I'm 200, we're looking for 100 pounds. So now with your left foot here, you're going to use your crutches, you're going to put pressure on that scale, and you're going to watch until it hits 100 pounds, or 50% of your body weight. Does that make sense? And then you're going to do that every morning, because that's what's going to tell you, okay, this is what 50% feels like. This is what 50% feels like. Every morning you're going to reset and do that so you can remember. after 1 week, you're gonna bump it up to 75%. Now this is all as tolerated, meaning if it's too much and it hurts, then do 25%. Or if you're doing fine 50%, you go to 75 and it hurts a little bit, just take it easy. I mean, it's gonna be a little bit sore, but you don't want it to hurt. So in 2 weeks, we're doing 50% weight bearing. Week after that, 75. Week after that, 100. Okay. So, and then I want to see you guys back here in about 4 weeks. So at that time, you should still kind of be in that loop, but starting to hopefully get to 100% weight bearing. So we'll do 4 weeks. And what I want you guys to do is go ahead and grab an X-ray before that appointment in 4 weeks, so you can see what's going on with the bunion and how that is looking. Okay.
So like sometime the week before, or when we come in.
Yeah, 30 minutes before.
Okay,
On
got
that
it.
day.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just get the X-ray. Okay.
And when you're doing all this stuff, make sure you're just walking on your heel, because we don't want that bone to shift by the big toe and all that kind of stuff. But,
Heel, my heel,
when you
when
put
I
pressure, you're
put
walking
pressure,
on your heel.
heel, okay.
Okay, because this is where it gets kind of confusing, because you had so many different surgeries. Where really, if you just did the bunion, you could walk after it, but always on the heel. But with the ankle surgery by the tendon, or on the side of your foot, I mean, we don't want to walk. So now just focus on walking on your heel with the crutches. All right, make sense?
Okay.
So this for you, 4 weeks. We'll put the X-ray order in the computer right now, and then you can call if you have any questions or concerns.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
And then so hang tight. We're gonna grab you an order for that boot, and we'll get you out of here in a few minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks. All right. Next
Thank
time,
you.
okay?
Thank you too.